Welcome to the 5th video in this series on building a new shop addition. Thank you so much for tuning in, I'm really glad you're here. I measured and cut 1x4 boards and installed them into the door opening to finish it off. Then I trimmed the exterior of the opening with more 1x4s to get ready to start building the door. I made a series of cuts into the 2x4 framing and then removed that material to create lap joints. These joints provide a lot of surface area for glue, which makes a really strong joint. After assembling the framing together, I measured the diagonals to make sure they were the same, which ensures it's all square. Then I pre-drilled and screwed each joint with 4 deck screws. Next, I added OSB sheathing to the outside of the door frame. And then I added a center stud to not only give the door strength, but also give me a nailer to attach the ends of the siding to. After attaching the siding, I used a router and a flush trim bit to cut the overhang of the siding down to size. I installed the door hinges with 3-inch deck screws to ensure they made it past the siding and into the wall and door framing behind. Of course, I had to make sure the door could swing open without falling right off the frame, and I almost knew that it would. No, I mean, I did know that it would. I was confident. I knew it would. Then I added the exterior trim boards. These were again made out of 1x4s. After attaching the handle, I drilled some ventilation holes with a large hole saw. This step killed my 7-year-old Ryobi drill. I knew the day was coming eventually, but that's okay because I can definitely say that this drill outlasted my expectations and got me through hundreds of projects. Nevertheless, the timing was perfect on a great sale, so I upgraded to a new DeWalt drill set. And you'll see me using these drills throughout the video. Now, because I'm a cheapskate who loves saving money whenever possible, I reused the old vents from the gable walls, cutting them into thirds on the miter saw. And then I attached them to the soffit. This will allow fresh air to circulate into the addition. Since the underside of the roofing was white, I decided to spray paint it black so that it'll match the rest of the new roof. Then with the use of a couple clamps, I attached the fascia board. Next, I spray foam the corner gaps to seal them in, and once dry, I cut off the excess foam with a razor. I pre-assembled the corner trim together and then attached it to the building with deck screws. I spray painted the drip edge black, and while that dried, I rolled on a couple coats of Olympic brand Canyon Brown stain and sealant onto the fascia and trim boards. Now, I would have installed the drip edge before the roof panels, but they were all sold out, so not only was I forced to buy them in a different color after the fact, but I had to install them out of the order from which I had originally planned. But as you can see here, it can still be done out of order by just inserting them underneath the roof panels and then permanently screwing them in. Sometimes all you can really do is just adapt, but in this case it turned out just fine. Well, here it is to this point. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you on the next episode. And until then, please take care and stay safe. Goodbye.